Alright guys, what's up, what's up? Good morning. Welcome back to another live session. Hope you guys are feeling good, hope you're doing well. As you're tuning in, be sure to check out the disclaimer that's on the screen. Remember that day trading is risky. My results are not typical. Remember that it takes time to become efficient. Months, more commonly years. Other than that, remember copy trading does not work. And I do not invest for my subscribers. So be careful of imposter and fake accounts. Now, that being said, let's jump right into the watch list. Surprisingly, today we're having mostly cheaper stocks. There's SCPX, MFI, TGL. There is continuation via QSI. I didn't really trade this one yesterday, but people spoke about it. It moved a little bit. We also have stocks like MGOL and ONCO. I see Tim is mentioning CYCC, so I'm going to take a look at that one. Yep, another cheaper stock. So there's a ton of cheaper stocks today. CYCC moved up on the list here over the last minute or so, a little bit. Yeah, not bad. So quite the cheaper stocks watch list today. All right, I'm gonna get a couple of trend lines, gonna turn on my screen recording, and I'll be good to go. All right, let's pull. I think I'm gonna pull CYCC and just watch all cheaper stocks to start the day. Let's make sure my level 2 has the extra decimal place, layout configuration, price format, 3 decimals, looking good. Okay. So let's see. I think I'll start off with TGL and then make my way from there. TGL is up 283%, solid move. We have been pulling back for the last, hour or so, which for me is good news. More than likely, we can see a bit of a red to green, being that we've been at rest for so long. So TGL, I'm definitely interested in here early within the first hour of the open. Some stocks will need a little bit more time to get going. I think this is one where we can see something within the first hour. So let's see here. Looking at the daily chart, levels such as 148 and 150. So 150 could be a potential target here. We did have a high of 91 cents already. So not that far off to think that we could see break of 1. And then over break of 1, of course, 125, 150, if it's really good. And then, going back to August of this year, we had a candlestick that got up to 232 with a fair amount of volume. So perhaps we can revisit those levels today for TGL. By the way, make sure your screen recording is turned on. Screen recording looking good. Big Steve is in the building. Big Steve, what's going on, man? So TGL looks good. CYCC, this one is up 96%. seems like a little uh a little thin compared to some of the other ones, but we'll see how it goes. We got 80 cents double top for the highs. 80 cents. Low of our current pullback has been down there at VWAP right at 66, so it has range, and which is why I'm saying it seems a little thinner. Anytime a penny stock can go from 66 to 80 and then back down, and that's the range, it means this thing can move up or down like crazy. So we'll have to manage risk appropriately and accordingly. 167 for the 200 EMA. 167 on the daily. And going back to October of this year, or let's say last year, we had high points around 199 and 250. So if it gives a miracle move, 250 to target. So there's a 2-minute warning. Besides CYCC, SCPX, I'm gonna get a quick couple of trend lines here, and I'll be good to go. SCPX highs are at 87 cents, lows are at 56, and we are below the VWAP. So, we'll see. 200 EMA at 235 on the daily chart. I'll be watching CYCC and TGL into the open. So, another beautiful day. Another day to be disciplined. Another day to be patient. Another day to look forward to the patterns and setups that we know and love. So I'm looking forward to having a good start here. I'm going to start slow as usual, smaller size, and then try to increase size as we get some follow through. Yesterday we ended up going red off of some chop. We got ourselves back to green, and then we went back to red, and then too much, right? So today, we're looking for that smooth sailing. So TGL, CYCC, let's see what we get here.
ALUR.
Actually, I want to be careful with size because yesterday we did have a ton of slippage. We had a ton of slippage yesterday. With lag, like orders lagging is a problem at times, so okay, coming over to CYCC. There's 84. Taking the dip. Bit of a higher fill, but we're gonna make something. Oh, it's gonna go halt up. It is very volatile, so getting good fills is gonna be the key here. lot of beeping there.
TXND.
Oh man. See, well, look at yeah. You got to be careful of that lag, man. That would have been bad if I didn't get the fill. Trying 68, tight stop, and it is halting down Christmas tree style. Dang, that is brutal. Hopefully, no one in the chat got caught. Full size, the brunt of it. Well, 700 to flat in one trade with that type of drop right there. Brutal, brutal. Okay.
GTS. GTI. ELUG. MVST.
TXMD's been good.
GEB.
Man, opportunity will always cost, I tell you.
USIAW.
When did we get halted? 32.
MFCYCC will resume at 9 hours 38 minutes and 13 seconds. GTHG. LAES. NNOX. LIDR. APM.
TXMD, the volume is a little lighter.
INT.
I'm going to take a look through the extended watch list here. I mean, we're seeing some movements.
MFI.
USI, for example, is moving.
LIDR.
USI from yesterday.
RTZ.
How's it looking?
NMRA. WNW. MFI. LUNR. NNOX. LAZR. NRXP. QSIAW.
Yeah, this is a tricky stock.
AMPX, SPPL,
WNW. LUNR. NNOX. GTI. SOUN. APM. LAZR. INTZ. NRXP. CHEK. ONDS. LIDR. PLUG.
This is a weird one.
QSI.
Let's see. CYCC, how much time do we have? 2 minutes?
REKR,
APM. LAZR.
Okay, scanner. Relax.
NRXP.
TXMD, we'll see if it becomes anything. CYCC. I am interested in this resumption lower. $38 and 13 seconds, so we have about a minute. 38 and 13 seconds.
TXND.
Better bounce. TXMD with that type of monstrous drop. So here comes CYCC. We're at 64 cents.
CYCC.
I knew I should have hit the buy button twice, but it doesn't look like I made anything. Oh, damn. I should have just needed to hold that. Oh, man. That sucks. Nice bounce. What happened is that it got to like 67 and then back to 62 instantly. So I'm thinking I'm selling 67, but I'm selling flat. But now it's holding up 67, 68.
BDMD.
Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Nothing looking particularly great yet. EDMD.
MFI.
There's a new 5-minute candle here, NITO, so I got to be careful. Just in case we see the 5-minute pullback. Does this stock have what it takes? I'm gonna use more size on it. Oh, what? I don't have buying power? Bro, I thought they fixed this thing, man. Keep going back to the same garbage over and over. Man.
LATG.
Mm. I thought they fixed this thing, man. I gotta call them. Another day, another disaster of the broker. Because I had the message before, but then my account was still good. I didn't get like restricted. Someone was messaging me yesterday about this. I wonder if they probably encountered the same thing, CRNC. Stock is just going.
TG.
Haven't been able to make anything. Trading from a cash account that I have here for now until I get the other account unrestricted. I'm still on the phone with customer service, so I'm just waiting. NITO is moving up. NITO. All right, we're back. Our buying power has been restored. Although the stock is a little tricky. I need pretty quick.
HTCO.
Okay. It's been holding up fairly well. By the way, CRNC still looks good. CRNC still looks good.
SYNX. INTZ.
This is gonna have to be a day where I import for both of those accounts. Okay. Uh, mm, 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 mm. I don't like how it moved right there. It's not like a clean, decisive, what's gonna happen. But nevertheless, I'm gonna try to build a position. Nevertheless, what is tricky here is that we got to be careful of it doing a Christmas tree. That's the key here. Is to avoid the Christmas tree. And perhaps I could have took more size there, but I think this is fair just in case, Alright, so not bad. Only in small size, but we'll give it a chance, see what it does eventually here. Maybe it comes back down, maybe it goes right away. Okay. A bit of a false break out there, which is fine. Time. The candle's about to close. So let's see how it does into the new candlestick. Volume. Jeez. Volume a little, a little high, but we're still sideways. I gotta remember this is a cheap stock too, but yeah, this is a cheap stock. I mean, it's been a slow start to the day though. Thinking if my base starter size should be higher than what it is.
CHEK.
CRNC over 1350 is definitely a possibility. Alright, one stock at a time. NITO, watching NITO. Let's not get distracted trying to trade two, which is a popular mistake that we make sometimes.
INTZ. INLX.
Still waiting, still waiting.
HTCO. SYNX.
Oh, damn. That sucked. That convinced me to add too. But see, those type of losses like that is what I like to call BS, because we just teleport down without a chance of that tight stop at 2 to 3 cents. There's no way that I'm in 60 selling at 49. Like, what happened to all the liquidity there? And then I'm buying, is just massive amounts of buying is coming in on the tape too. So to see the stock drop is just like, come on. We should be at 75.80, ripping to new highs. But it is an aggressive trade to add like that early. So the resistance. The resistance.
SYNX.
Come on. Ah, not good. Tried to buy 58 there. I'm in the moon. Nothing like when the price fluctuates that fast. It's going, but it's choppy. It's not like a quick boost, so that's fine. Now it needs to just talk to me nicely. Ay, ay, ay. It's not really giving another entry here, really. Chasing it. Chasing it like a madman. Can we see over 2, over 3? Don't you collapse on me. Come on. Show me the moon. I need to see $3 here. And come on, come on. Rip to new heights. It's oh, maybe I sold too soon. Crap. Stocks are killing me, man. High fill there.
HTCO.
Son of a gun. How do I not make anything there, man? Not good. Are we still in a breakouts market? Still two. We're not really chasing down new highs here, so probably not. What? I'm gonna take this. Can I go? Can I go? Will it? Are we seeing covering? Or is that just a bluff? Okay, might have just been a bluff.
SYNX.
Oh my gosh, I'm so late to that. Oh, that is awful. And that's on me. That is on me. 20, 320. It's becoming a botched job here. It's a tough one though. It's a tough one. Can I see 40 out of it? Does it have what it takes? There's 38. Slingshot, slingshot. Cutting it. That's a much bigger pullback than expected. 07. I'm gonna try again. If I get stopped out again, well, to the depths I go.
INTZ.
It has 2 minutes to try and curl up. This is barely a bounce. Come on, show us something. Something real. Something tangible. The candle, I'm going to stop out. Only because the candle is closing and nothing's happened yet. What's it going to be? 15 seconds to close. And of course, I'm going to stop out too soon. Lovely. Great, great. And the candle's closed. 2 seconds. Killing me, man. Jesus Christ. Bro, it takes so long to curl there. The candle's gonna close its topping wick. I'm like, all right. Here's the beautiful move. Son of a gun. What's the low of that candle? Alright. Ah, man. And it's a false move up. That's the type of trade that you don't want to miss because it's played perfectly, almost perfectly at least. Usually in that context, selling is what happens. So false moved up, a bit of a higher low. The 5-minute chart itself still looks decent, still looks good.
JUNS.
This is where it has to hold its levels and continue going. But is that possible? I kind of chased it there a little bit. Patience. Time, 1 minute and 10 seconds to the new candle.
DOGZ.
I do think we'll see. We'll see how this plays out. We'll just hold one share as a formality, but let's see how it actually plays out. Is that it? I honestly expected way lower. That means hmm. Well, that's fair. That is fair. My analysis in the depths. My analysis in the slums. I needed to buy. Well, I thought I was going to go lower, so I wasn't looking. It's why I even sold that first position, but I really was supposed to hold that first position at like 7 and then still add back. But I was thinking it was going to go lower, so it's like, I'm just going to start my position lower in general, but I'm in the slums with it. Big seller 27. Now we see the quick scalps. CRNC sure does look good, and I'm missing it here watching NITO. NITO, I think, has opportunities, but will we curl up? Yeah, and I've probably been muted. I've probably been muted for an hour, right? CRNC, man. Nice move. Going back for a break of 13. We haven't had any buying here in like 10, 15 minutes. What's it gonna be? Reduce the risk a little bit in case it comes low. I can take the low ad. Well, what was that? 2? I didn't even see 2. I saw like 6. We still haven't had any buying. So what is it gonna be? We're green just over 1K between the two accounts. Maybe time to take it slow. For those of you heading out at 10:30 time, some of you guys will be leaving out. Hope you had a good day. So far today, for me, it's been slow. Let me check and see how the chat has been doing. Let's see. Looks like it's been a slow day. It's been slow here so far. But CRNC again, I did miss from 13 to 1476. And it gave a beautiful 1-minute pullback here. Look at this. And I'll come back to this other one quickly. This right here is the key on this stock. Right here. I already had this trend line drawn. And this thing pulled back and held above the resistance. This right here is the place to be in for me. And then sweet move. But now if I come, it's already backside. Maybe Christmas tree. But NITO, I thought, could have done something similar on this new flag. And it's possible it could still happen. You know, we're still holding up our levels. Well, we need to just pull away and retest the highs now. How long are we going to stay here? I guess we technically do have all day, right? But it would be nice to see something in the next 5, 10, 15 minutes. And I'm not in on the lows again. That was our third time, I believe. Or is that the second? I think that's the third time. You know, we've had once, twice. This is the third time, but it held. So perhaps, you know, we still stand a chance at delivering here. All right, let's get the scanner back on.
OKLO. LTBR.
Let's see what's moving. NITO, big levels here. NITO, big levels. I might watch CRNC. NITO still fighting low of 88, back at 3. We'll see what it does. And looking at this 5-minute candlestick, it just doesn't look trustworthy, man. So I just watch for the flush out here rather than the dip. Teleport down into oblivion for me. Flush like no one's business. Well, perhaps that'll do it. Calm day, light day. Not much. For green, 1,300 bucks. And that's about it. Perhaps a good place to walk away. You just hate to see the momentum slow down like this on a day, man. We just want hot momentum every single day of the week, every single month of the year. But that's not how it goes. What we want and what we will get sometimes are two different things here in the markets. In the markets.
EONR.
LIDR.
Yeah, this NITO is like no buying in the last like Like there hasn't been a green candle or bounce, nothing here. And typically this particular setup for me is a setup I watch for the red to green. And there's just like no buying, just red, 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 selling, selling, selling. I do think this stock is one to keep an eye on though throughout the morning, because it reminds me of the type of stock that can be back at highs. Maybe you come back like 2 hours later, it's back at a new high or something. This same NITO. But what will need to happen is the buying will have to come back in. All right, these big green candles like this, 20 million shares going up, is what we need to see to get the V-shaped recovery,
Okay,
and then the red to green. But again, I don't specialize in trading it below in these areas like this, so I typically will just wait a little bit, and then once it starts to uptrend is where I can get involved. But the pattern is a little messed up. We'll have to see how it plays out. Some long traders are probably buying this consolidation to see if it does, bounce up a little bit, maybe back to 3 again. Let's see what the YouTube comments are saying. It's been a long time since I really checked out the YouTube comments. We got 480 people here. What, 94 likes only? Only 94 likes. The viewership to like ratio is absolutely diabolical. Despicable. Can we get up there to 250 likes? Challenging the audience right here, right now, on the spot, to hit that thumbs up. Bash talk to them. I hope you guys appreciate my transparency, right? Red, green, anything in between. We're here, sickness and health. Good times and bad. And for those of you who might be new, we are trading in a real account, all right? A live account over PDT, over 25K. Every day we're coming in and looking to improve. We're at 145 and counting. So yeah, I've traded in 2 accounts today because we had the restriction, and then I switched over to my cash account, and I was able to make 736 bucks in the cash account before running out of buying. I think I might still have some buying power left in there actually. These are the logs. Let's switch back. The logs for the other one. I'm going to do a rotation, check the scans, and so forth. $310,000 was how much I made last year. 310,000 bucks. Big gains for some people, small gains for others. Not to go on too much of a rant again, and I spoke about this before, but there's that conversation of is $100,000 a lot of money? And we did ultimately come down to maybe perspective is the key for someone maybe in the Midwest, making 50 bucks. I mean, anybody anywhere who's making less than that amount will probably think it's a lot, especially if they're far away from it. If you're making like 45 grand, 50 grand, 60 grand a year, you know, an extra 40,000 on what you're doing sounds good, and it's a significant increase, and you know, I'm pretty sure it'll help people out. But for Pastor, we need to be making 10 million a year to feel good. I feel, well, I gotta stop saying things like that. I feel great about doing what I did last year, but there's still room to improve. Let's just put it like that. I do have some grand goals and grand ambitions, so jeez, I gotta watch how I say things here. People are gonna think I'm crazy. It's gonna be like this guy. But living where I live in the Northeast,
SPPL.
in the New York area, right? For a studio apartment, it's $2,200 a month. For a studio closet, I shouldn't even call it an apartment, a closet.
SPPL.
22 to 2,500 bucks a month. All right, we can do some quick arithmetic here to see if 100K you'd be able to survive. If you have a car payment, car insurance, like I pay, you know, my health. So people have been asking me about like health insurance. I pay like 500 bucks a month for health insurance, right? So you add up all these things, before you know it, your 100 grand becomes like nothing. You add up all your like bottom line, baseline expenses. Not to mention taxes. If you're like at 100K exactly, there's still also taxes to keep in mind, which over here is probably around the 30, let's say 20 to 30% mark. So NITO is on its way here.
LAZR.
So again, any long trader who took the consolidation paid off right here, right? It didn't go lower, and it made its way back up to 3. We'll see. Some short sellers probably just took the gains right there. Some are probably still in. This one will be interesting, but if it comes close to highs, I think we have to watch out for the false breakout, bottoming wick by Christmas tree. So I'd probably just stick to small size at this point and not go, because I had like 9,000 shares ready to go, but probably not going to be worth it. Yeah, Big Steve, the light goal, you know. Yeah, and sometimes you're paying 2,500 bucks a month to live in a terrible neighborhood. This country, you can't make this stuff up, man. All right, okay, let's lock in a little bit here. This thing is coming up. Like Brooklyn is like just ridiculous, bro. And then there's just so many people, like just too much people. Congestion. We haven't had a pull. I mean, there's been like, I guess if you want to say a micro in here, but we haven't really had a red candle yet. Lows 74, 76. For those of you who are listening to me here, Big Steve and others, all this, right where this bubble is where Dynamo is. If you ask Dynamo right now if he's in, Dynamo is long 30,000 shares in this consolidation. It's with tight stops along the lows.
KITT.
You know, for me, on one hand, stock is a little weaker and could potentially be backside down here, and then on the other hand, we're somewhat extended to the downside, and we do need some sort of a relief bounce.
SPPL may resume in level.
Well, a lot of the times I'm like caught into the middle, and it's like, you know what, maybe I just leave it alone in case we just, you know,
OKLO.
continue the Titanic.
ATOM. KITT.
I see there's a question about Kinfo. I do not use Kinfo, but there's no other way to be more transparent than what I'm doing here. Forget about Kinfo, right? Because I have guys right in this chat room who are on Kinfo, and their account balance that's reflected on Kinfo is not accurate, right? Which people probably don't even know that that's a thing, right? And then on top of that, people can also choose what they upload to Kinfo, right? Like they can upload this month's profits and not last month's profits or losses or whatever. Like I'm pretty sure it doesn't force you to upload your entire history of trading, right? Because that's like impossible. So what if someone, you know, it's big red last year, and then this month, this year, they were like big green, and then they don't post last year's calendar. So to me, it's just nonsense. They can verify what you upload is real, but you can choose what you want to upload. So at the end of the day, it's just skewed, right? It's skewed information, but you know, hopefully the people who are there are fully transparent. But if you're using this platform that I use, you know, you have zero doubts, especially like this, you know, where you can see everything. And I'm looking up. I mean, I can share every screen. I'm looking up at this screen right now. So I have this monitor right above the camera. Camera's here. This monitor is like right above in this area. That's why I'm looking up
KITT.
at this screen here. So, you know, we'll see how this thing plays out.
JOB.
So if you see like an order comes through with a size
SMR.
that's different from the size down here, you know, I have a different order entry, right? There's no magic tricks here. There's no trickery, there's no nothing.
JOBY.
Low of the pullback there, 03. High of the move was 20, and perhaps I'm slacking because maybe I could have been in. I don't know, man. Part of me just feels like shutting it down.
LTB.
It's like, just take what you have. The stock isn't moving how I would want it to move. It's giving opportunities, but it's not the ideal opportunities that I love.
KITT.
I want aggressive price action and us ripping to new highs and
KITT.
holding up the levels and keep going. KITT, perhaps I should have been watching that sooner. KITT. $40 to $70. Big move. NITO back over 20 if the volume comes in again and, you know, tries for high of day. Again, small size, and I can try something there. So highs are at 70. There's a new high, or at least a double top. I think there's a 20K seller at 80. There's a bid, so I'm going to chase this entry here. Let's see how it does. And the bid has disappeared. Lovely. There's like a 50K buyer. Okay, that's fine. I see how we're doing it today. All right. There's a 130K bid again. So is this a fake order coming up here then? I see how they're doing it today.
STEM.
It's at 91, 136,000 shares. The orders disappeared again, of course. And now there's a 40K bid up there at 90. This one is like a circus here. On level 2.
FCUB.
SOUN.
Circus. The 200 EMA is at 916. This level here is outdated. CRNC? Really?
CRNC.
Wow. Most impressive to have recovered like that from that type of card. Where's KB?
SOUN.
KB's been lost in the wilderness. This could break down. It's possible. All right. Candle has 3 minutes. It's best if the candle does recover.
SOUN. SERB. SOUN.
Since July.
KRKR. CISO.
KB lost in the wilderness.
ATLE.
SOUN. SERB. ATLN halted. ATLN will resume at 11 hours 8 minutes and 52 seconds.
NCI. BDMD.
I don't know. I'm still kind of waiting. The stock doesn't look bad here. We've had higher lows so far.
SOUN. RR. SERB. UCL.
REBB.
RCAT. RR.
SOWG. DRCT.
ATO and may resume in less than a minute. FU. RCAT.
Alright, I'm falling asleep. I think that's gonna do it. I think that's gonna do it for the stream. Unless CRNC gives us a new high here, perhaps. I mean, this is an epic red to green. How's the stock trading? We gotta watch out for the double top. I got filled 42. Wow. It's a bit of a high fill. Come on.
BNs.
SERV.
Alright, guys, that's gonna do it for the day. So, for those of you going till 4 p.m., I'll be around, but I'm gonna take a break and then come back. And I'll be back with like a really small size. Not looking to be ultra aggressive. AITT. Can we sneak in a one last quick trade? A winning trade? What was that? 86. I might have missed it.
TSSI.
There's 15 on the other one.
CRNC.
15, 15, 15. It's holding and it's not holding.
SERV.
Alright, okay. Let's not lose money here. Surprised I didn't rip through 1520. Like it held, but then didn't continue.
NITO.
SCRB.
Okay, there's 305 KITT and instant rejection. 5-minute chart is still strong. Perhaps it tries again. The key here, though, is that we need something good. We need 325, 350.
QBTS. IRBT. QBTS.
ARQQW.
I should probably be averaging in here. Scaling in.
NLB.
Scaling.
QBTS.
I gotta be careful how low this could go, though. So we do have that new red candle on the 5.
SCRB.
MYNA.
Wait, that thing went to 16? Oh my gosh. What?
ORIS.
SCRB.
Alright. I keep staying when I should be gone. I'm out of here for real this time. There's some conversations watching an ITO. The Boss Star is gonna shut it down for real this time.
MPOT.
For real.
SLRN.
Ay, ay, ay.
IRBT.
CYCC.
SCRB.
Wait, what are you guys talking about? Deleting a day?
BTS.
You can't select the day. You can't select the days you upload. I guess it's connected straight to the broker. Well, what I was trying to say is, like, let's say I start with a new broker this year, and then last year, different broker, different, thing, something like that. All right, that's gonna do it. Small green. $1,100. Small green. Taking the gain, shutting it down. So if you're gonna go the distance, continue to be disciplined, continue to be patient. I'll take a break and maybe come back 12:30, 1 p.m. See what we have for power hour. But just a slow day today, locking it in. Hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, check out the links down below for the scanner, for the chat room, for the classes, for those of you who are interested in getting involved. other than that, it's been a good one. And I'll catch you guys next time. Stay safe. Stay green.